Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome. Just a few more minutes to get set up. Hi. Hi, welcome. Excited to spend a little time with you guys today. I moved my setup outdoors, so we're going au natural and right on cue. My neighbors are mowing their lawn, so hopefully that'll be quick and some of that noise will die down, but we'll just go with it if it doesn't. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. And we've still got a couple minutes, so maybe by the time we start, we'll be in a really good place. Make yourselves comfortable and grab any props that you need. If you want to quick move your mat outside too, if you're not there already, I encourage you to do that and take advantage of this beautiful spring day. And we'll get started in just a couple minutes. Welcome if you're just jumping in. Nice to be with you all. Another minute or so and we'll get started. All right, guys, let's dig into yoga lunch. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. So easy pose, shins crossed or ankles crossed. If that's comfortable for you, or sitting on your shins is an option too. And enjoy nature's soundtrack and life's soundtrack today as we move together. So once you, excuse me, find your seat, give it another moment or two, maybe a couple little movements to really firm into your seat. And then give it a moment to sink into your skin. And another moment to shift your awareness into your breath. We'll take 3 lion's breaths together to clear the air before we begin our practice today. The lion's breath is going to be in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you breathe out, make sure you breathe out from the belly. You give it a little sound, a little roar, a little rumble in the back of your throat. Stick out your tongue and even cross your eyes. Full expulsion of anything stagnant so that we work from a fresh body and breath. So just a natural breath on your own here first. And let's begin. Inhale through your nose deeply. Roar that lion's breath out as you exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, roar. Inhale. Exhale. And then back to a natural breath in and out through your nose. Maybe it feels like something moved out of your way. Maybe your natural breath can be a little deeper. Good. Stay tuned into your breath this whole time, but blink your eyes open. And take your right arm up by your ear and left fingertips just graze the mat. Try not to put any weight in that left hand. And reach up and over, side body stretch. And then give it a little extra push out to the side. And then pull that right arm out long. And do that again. Float over and reach, expand your right side. And then extend the right arm back out. One more time, go up and over, stretch. And then reach back out to the side. And this time we're gonna hold it. Reach up and over. You can press into your left hand and turn the left side of your chest up toward the sky as you breathe. One more breath, send it down into your right side waist. And then come up, stretch your arms out wide. Lift that left arm parallel to the floor, 2. Here we're gonna twist. So take your right arm forward, left arm back. Rotate your rib cage toward your left. And then inhale back to center. Open arms, twist, same direction. And back to center. From your belly, churn to the left. And back to center. One more time, twist. And this time, right arm comes across the body, left hand behind. And use the arms to help turn the shoulders. Come back through center, arms stretch out wide. Take your fingertips behind your head, elbows out. Breathe in and push your chest forward. Exhale, bring your elbows together, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open the elbows, open your chest, and take your fingertips behind you onto the floor. Now see if you can move the heart up a little bit more. Lengthen the sides of your throat. And breathe. Good. Take your arms out wide again. This time, and maybe change the crossing of your legs here too. I'll go ahead and change mine. Right fingertips just graze the mat. Left arm goes up and over. Reach and stretch. And then a little extra extension through the left side body before you come back up and reach that left arm out. Up and over again, reach and stretch. And then reach the left arm out, lengthen the spine up. And then one more time, over and back to center. This time we go over and hold. Push your right palm into the mat. Turn your chest up toward the sky. And breathe all the way down that left seam of your body. And then use the left arm to pull you up and over. Stretch your arms out wide. This time we're going to turn to the right. So left arm forward, right arm back. And center. Twist again. And center. One more time like a corkscrew. Twist. And center. This time we'll twist. And hold left hand to your thigh, right hand behind your back. Sit up tall. And turn. Unwind and take your arms out wide. Fingertips behind your skull. Just a couple more of those cat cows that we did. So inhale, lift your chest up, open the front of your throat. And then exhale and coil your chin to your chest, round your upper back. Inhale, expand. Exhale, round, tuck in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open up wide, reach the arms back behind you, land your fingertips to the floor, and then give an extra boost through the arms so the heart elevates. Send your breath around your heart like a cushion, like a blanket, wrap it in your breath. And then it got quiet. Good. Come back up. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, and then take your feet in front of your body. We're going to move into boat pose, and if today your boat pose feels best with feet firmly planted on the ground, that's great. If boat pose feels good for you with feet elevated, that's great too. Either way, lean your torso back so that it's a diagonal line, so that you're not rounding and cupping in the low back, but you're lifting through the heart. Hands still at heart center. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, we'll lower to a half boat. Hands can support you on the floor if you like. And inhale, we'll lift back up, full boat. As we exhale, left elbow crosses, turn to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, twist right elbow, left thigh, look to your left. Nice and slow with the breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pull back up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, back to center. Relish the strength in your belly in your boat pose. Lift your chest up. And we're going to roll all the way over onto our feet into ragdoll. So maybe you like to roll back, get some momentum, and rock all the way up onto your feet and dangle over your legs. However you get there, come into a bent leg forward fold. Rounding in your back. Just rolling forward over your legs. There we go. And then a halfway lift. Breathe in and slide your hands up your shins. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold back down. Maybe a little deeper each time. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, pull the heart forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale to that halfway mark again, where your chest and your belly are parallel with the mat. Your back is flat, your navel is drawn in. And take your hands behind your head. If that's too much for you, take your hands to your hips. That might be a bit more comfortable, a bit more easeful. We'll inhale halfway, the upper half this time, up. Keep a bend in your knees. Keep your spine long as you halfway fold. Inhale back up. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale up. And exhale, fold. Drop all the way down over your legs. Forward fold, Uttanasana. And round your back as you roll up this time. Press down through your feet. Let every vertebrae ripple until it's stacked. And you stand tall and draw the shoulders back. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take your hands to your hips. Separate your feet a bit wider. And then take your torso. Lean to the left. Start to circle forward. Over to the right. And lean back. So big torso circles, trying to keep your hips mostly in one spot, working around your waistline, around your rib cage. And then reverse. And we'll all wind ourselves back up to center and just pause in that mountain pose again. And feel the effects of the torso rotations. Heel toe your feet underneath your hips, maybe about inner hips width apart. And bring your hands to heart center. Hug your right knee up toward your chest. Feel the crown of the head lift. Take a moment to balance. And know that balance doesn't mean stillness. In fact, it implies that there's a constant readjustment happening. Send that right leg forward. See if you can stay just as tall in the crown of your head. See if you can push through your right heel and spread your right toes. And then right leg's gonna swing all the way to the back of your mat. Land on the ball of your right foot. Make sure your legs are on railroad tracks, hips width apart, hands still at heart center. Inhale, lift up through your chest. And exhale, like those halfway folds. Hinge forward and press your right elbow down on the top of your left thigh. And then the stronger you press your palms together, the more rotation you may find you get out of the shoulders. So the lower half of the body stays square and steady, and the upper half of the body twists. One more breath. And then left elbow to your thigh. Take your right arm and open up to the sky. Back heel drops down. Extended side angle variation. Right arm straight up overhead. Push down through your left elbow and see if you can turn your ribs toward the sky. Reach your tailbone toward your right heel at the back of your mat. And take a big breath in. And a full breath out. Look down at your left palm. Bring your palms to touch once again. Rotate on the ball of your back foot and come right back into that twisting lunge. And then as we unwind, look toward the front of your mat. Left hand is going to reach out beyond your front toes. And we'll open up to the right again, but this time in half moon. Back foot takes off. Right arm reaches straight up over the shoulder. Heel the right side, body open. Scoop the left hip underneath you. And then right hand comes to the mat. Keep the right leg lifted for a moment. Lengthen out through both sides of your spine. Pull your chest forward. And then take a bow in your standing split, allowing that right heel to lift even higher. And if you want to play with a little handstand hop here, you're welcome to plant the palms, straighten the elbows, plug the shoulder sockets in, and give a couple little hops off that left foot. Otherwise, stay in the stretch. Just like a forward fold, lengthen your spine over your standing leg. We'll all meet with 2 feet at the front of the mat again. And halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms, step or hop your feet back to plank, and exhale into Chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Lift the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward toward your hands. Step or hop your feet toward the top of your mat, right into halfway lift. Breathe in. Breathe out as you fold. Flat back, rise all the way up. Reach the arms up by the ears. Stretch the body tall and long. And exhale your hands to heart center. With that right foot planted underneath your right hip, draw your left knee up toward your chest. Feel yourself toeing that line between right and left side, between wiggle and wobble. And then without losing the structure of your spine, extend the left leg out in front of you. Stretch through the sole of your foot. And sweep the left leg toward the back of your mat. Soft landing for a crescent lunge, hands to heart center. Make sure your feet landed where you want them, if not adjust. Pull this front hip point on the left side up. Take a big breath in. And then just hinge the torso forward, keeping a flat back. Hook the left elbow to the top of the right thigh. Dig into the elbow, press into the palms, and turn your chest to the right. Feel the breath around the waist here. We'll take it to the extended side angle variation. So that right elbow is just going to slip onto the top of the thigh. Back heel down. Reach your left arm straight up into the air. Over your left shoulder. So the twist comes from this left side of the body. So really feel it air out here. Breathe into those left ribs. Then look down at your right palm. As you bring your palms to touch once again, we'll start to rotate around. Heel of the back foot lifts. Elbow crosses the front thigh. Scoop the left ribs under. Good. Steady and patient. Look forward. Take your right hand in front of your right foot as you unwind the twist and open back up. This time the back foot leaves the mat and you find Ardha Chandrasana. Press through that lifted leg and the lifted foot. Stretch the sole of the foot just as we did a moment ago, standing at the top of the mat. It will help to activate all the way up the length of the leg. And then exhale the left hand down and roll the outer left hip down, but keep the leg lifted. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands back toward your standing foot. Maybe you even catch hold of that ankle and find standing split. It's another great opportunity to stay and stretch, and a great opportunity to have some fun and play. No pressure, just planting the palms, making sure the arms are straight, muscles hug against the bones, maybe a couple little hops. And then the left foot will come down to meet the right, the front of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. And a forward fold. Let's stand all the way up, reach the arms up to the sky. Urdhva Hastasana. And right back down into that fold. Halfway lift, peel the chest forward, and then step or hop back, plank to Chaturanga. At the bottom of your exhale, cobra or up dog. Inhale. In downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your right leg up in the air, three-leg dog. And step your right foot forward between your hands. Up, both legs straighten for a moment while we swing the heels in and the toes out. And then bend both of your knees, horse stance or goddess pose. Take your arms out wide. So those side bends we did in the beginning were preparatory for this. We're gonna keep the left arm out, left palm up, and take the right arm up and over, like you're holding a beach ball between your two hands. And really stretch through the right side. Try not to let your right hip pop up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, over. Inhale up. Exhale, over. Inhale up. Exhale, over. Slip that left elbow down. And again, see if you can get a little more torque by pushing down into your forearm to spin your chest toward the sky. Drop into your seat. Good. Sweep this right arm down. Catch hold at the top of the knee or thigh. Same thing with the left hand. We'll drop the left shoulder toward the center of the mat and push your left knee away from you. Inhale back to center and straighten both of your legs. Heel toe your feet in, still facing the side edge of your mat so that the feet come together or hips width apart underneath you. Bend your knees, chair pose, hands to your heart. Good. So settle into your feet and your legs here. Feel that stability first. Then we'll hook left elbow to the top of the right thigh or to the outside of that thigh and turn the chest. Similar to that crescent lunge twist. And you can stay right here, or you can play with sliding the upper arm bone further down so the armpit comes to the top of the thigh. And take your hands toward the top of your mat as though you were going to do a plank. So knees face sideways, fingertips face top of the mat. From here, you might just feel out that twist. You might see if you can lean the weight into your palms and take a little side crow. Bending the elbows like chaturanga. You can set your feet down and step back. You can shoot your legs back. Finding plank, chaturanga, and a vinyasa, all the way through to down dog. And a breath to reset. And now I'm going to do this the other way. Left leg lift. And step your left foot forward in between your hands. Come all the way up and around wide leg stance for a moment. Swing your heels in and toes out. And then drop your hips down to the height of your knees. Stretch your arms out wide. Turn your right palm up. Take your left arm over and side body stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Some more. Inhale. And exhale. This time, right elbow can come down. Spin your chest up. Left arm sweeps in front of the body. Grab hold of your left knee and your right knee. Turn your right shoulder down toward the center of your mat so you're looking toward your left. Push your right knee away from you. You might even feel a little stretch in your right inner thigh. And then unwind, come back to center and straighten through both of your legs. Heel toe your feet underneath your body. And find a chair pose. Drop your hips down and back, hands to heart center. Keep even weight between your 2 feet as you twist your right elbow to the top of your left thigh. And then all those same actions we worked before. The elbow presses down, the palms press together, and the chest rotates. Stay here, take a few more breaths in this revolved chair pose. Or slide the right arm down. Maybe get a little lower to the ground in your squat. Plant your palms so fingers point toward the front of the mat. So either chair pose, this low squat twist, or revolved crow. And then step down, shoot back, flow through a vinyasa. Well done. Once you make your way to downward facing dog, take a full round of breath there. Give that dog a moment to stretch your spine, a moment to lengthen on both sides. When we're ready to start to close the practice, you can lower your knees down, shins to the mat. And then find a comfortable seated position. Take your hands first to just below your collarbones. And breathe into the support, the softness, the sensation of your hands. And then take your hands to the sides of your waist. Wrap your fingertips so they point backward. Wrap them around your kidneys, adrenals, low back. See if you can breathe into your hands there. Don't be discouraged if there's not a grand sensation of the breath or the movement of the breath in the low back. Just see if you can hone your awareness to the subtlety of the sensation. And then wrap your fingers toward the front of your belly. Hold the whole bowl of the belly in your hands. And allow the belly to move freely with the breath. No sucking in. Complete release. And push your palms together gently at heart center. Let breath run through your whole body. Thanks for hanging with me through the noise and the distractions. I hope you enjoyed today's practice as much as I did. It was fun spending this time with you guys. Thank you. Namaste.
No, Mom, your computer's wet.
Thanks, guys.